referee Jake Lloyd is down.
Hold on, we've got another referee here.
Referee Aaron Gunner blocked the kiss. DDT on Unstoppable Layla Gray. 1, 2. That's it.
He's done a new champion.
They've got just about everything down. We've got a kendo stick. We've got the chain. We've got a chair. Hold on.
Oh my God! What's Crixus thinking here? This crowd coming alive. Oh my God! That steel chain grip from the top rope.
Referee down. 1, 2. That's it. Jesse Goddard's just lying in wait.
What a piece of trash.
Oh, sunset flip power bomb from the top. That is being powered by rage.
Clothesline, almost decapitating spectacular. What the hell is Goddard doing?
Jesse's got a chain.
Come on,
Jesse just pulled a chain out of his boot. Wait. Oh! Referee out of position, didn't see the shot to the jaw.
No, what the hell? Are you freaking kidding me?
The winner of this match, Jesse Gunn!
What's Storm doing here? Spinning reverse DDT there. Oh!
Huge Uranagi! Storm, last call!
God.
Last call super kick! Oh my God!
James Storm sits at the top of this company in 2 seats.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a women's match. Introducing first, from the hills, hollers and creeks, savage, not average, Judi Hendrix.
Folks, welcome to this hour of OVW TV, kicking off with women's division action. Savage, not average, Judi Hendrix. I'm Brian Kennedy here with Dancing Stevie J and Josh Ashcraft, ringside for all the action.
Welcome to OVW Wrestling. We got people kissing gators right out of the gate here.
And her opponent from the streets. She is the Mugettoist baddie of OVW, Hollyhood Hayley J.
I guess fresh off the heels of OVW, the big one, and the big news coming out of that, the return of Hollyhood Hayley J coming out to save Dream Girl Ellie.
Yeah, I don't think anyone, myself included, expected Hollyhood Hayley J to come out here and make the save for Dream Girl Ellie in that tag team contest.
The words making the save and Hollyhood Hayley J in general shouldn't be in the same sentence. She's always looked out for #1, but this past Saturday, different story.
And Hollyhood Hayley J even posted about it on her Twitter, said, "You're trying to go out there and bully people, not on my watch." Hollyhood Hayley J maybe turning a new leaf after that interaction with her mother when they tore each other apart in the middle of this historic ring.
Well, maybe that taught Hayley J a little bit of respect.
Oh, here we go. Waist lock tap into an armbar here. Wrist lock. A little standoff here in the middle of the ring, guys. A little bit of a stalemate here. Neither woman wanting to make a mistake.
Hayley J trying to put on a little bit of a wrestling clinic in here with Judi Hendrix. You know, Judy's used to wrestling those gators down in Louisiana on her vacation, she told me, which is strange to me. She's from the hills, hollers, and creeks, that she likes to hang out in Louisiana and wrestle gators and do all kinds of backwoods, backcountry
Hey, Josh, she
stuff.
might want to wrestle gators, but I don't know if she's ever fought anybody quite as ornery as a Hollyhood Hayley J.
Is that a Waterboy reference?
A little bit. They got all those teeth. But me and her are friends. I can say, because she calls me by Irene. We're pretty good friends. But I can tell you, Hollyhood Hayley J has been different lately. She has been more focused. She has been more career-oriented in wrestling. Hayley J knows she can't just be out there all wild and try to get to the top. She's taking this more seriously. And I got to tell you, it's refreshing for someone of her caliber.
It's been quite some time since she's been near that OVW Women's Championship, and you know that that has got to be weighing down on her significantly.
Well, as well it should. You know, every single competitor in OVW's women's division, or frankly in any division in OVW, should be trying to climb that ladder and get back to the championship, especially if they're a former champion like Hayley J.
Right now, we got a new OVW Women's Champion in Layla Gray picking up the win this Saturday at the big one over Freya the Slayer. You got to think opens up the OVW Women's division to so many opportunities and potential #1 contenders.
She's going for the gator.
Is that a? Why does she have a gator head? That's a foreign object, ref. Come on.
She bite her with the gator head? Oh.
Those things have sharp teeth in them, man.
And you got to think a little bit of psychological gameplay there from Judi Hendrix, trying to get in the head of Hollyhood Hayley J. Or at least trying to get in the head of that Gator.
Well, referee trying to admonish Judi Hendrix for her use of that.
Well, you can't really say it was much of a game changer in the matchup, but it definitely, well, I mean, hey, it shifted the momentum.
Oh, it's a cheap move.
You're absolutely wrong, but Judi Hendrix still capitalizing on it, moving on.
I'm absolutely wrong.
I
I'm
mean,
absolutely wrong.
I mean, you're absolutely right,
Look at
Josh.
that.
Sorry.
Look at this Gator rolling Hayley J right now.
Almost taking out the referee there.
Well, maybe she should get out of the way.
Just hammering down on Hayley J now, a former OVW Women's Champion, so Judi Hendrix has to sense the opportunity there.
She wants to stop that momentum from the returning Hollyhood Hayley J.
Well, you know, and that's the thing about Judi Hendrix. She's like a snapping turtle, man. She starts
Speaking of a
getting angry.
snapping turtle,
Oh!
Hayley J snapping and laying down those hands. You're seeing why she's the queen of the streets, the Jada is baddie.
I was gonna say she's dangerous, but Hayley J just tapping into a little something different.
That palm to the spinning backhand is with that beautiful kick to the mush.
Judi Hendrix in a bad spot. Double knees. Double knees by Hayley J there. Oh! Inverted
She
Meteora.
is stopped dead in her tracks. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
What the hell is Amon doing out here?
I'm gonna.
Why is Amon out here?
I'll be under the desk if you need me.
I don't.
Hold on,
Hey,
Judi Hendrix
Judi
with the
with the roll-up.
roll-up. Off the distraction there from Amon, but Amon not distracting, just Hayley distracting all of us. What the hell is he doing out here?
I don't.
Oh, we got ripcord. Hayley J picking up the win. Sorry, folks, just a little flustered there.
Here is your winner, Hollyhood Hayley J.
Hollyhood Hayley J picking up the win, but I don't know. What is Amon doing?
Amon appearing mysteriously and disappearing just as mysteriously. But folks, what the mystery is not is who won. Hollyhood Hayley J picking up the win in her big return here to OVW TV. So much more action coming up. Let's go to Josh and Steve to find out all about it.
Huge win for Hayley J here tonight. OVW keeps on rolling. Our main event this evening, we're going to determine the #1 contenders for the OVW Tag Team Championships when the team of Bankroll take on Crixus and Luscious Lawrence, former partners from this past Saturday, now taking each other on.
That's not all. We've got the brand new Rush Division champion, certified Luke Kurtis, in action tonight.
Folks, that's not all. At OVW, the big one, we saw a valiant effort from Kentucky heavyweight champion Matt Vine and his win over Jack Vaughn. After the break, I will be in the ring with the good fella to hear about his future as well as the future of the Kentucky Heavyweight Championship. Do not go anywhere.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
Don't miss OVW Live when we come to your town. Live and in person. There's nothing like OVW Live. Get tickets at ovwrestling.com. Now, the OVW Signs Now Slam of the Week.
Didn't see Truth take that dog collar off.
Wait. Hang on. What is Truth doing?
Looking for that figure four?
No, it's a sharpshooter with the chain.
Oh, God.
He's got the chain.
Freaking metal
Oh,
noose
my
hanging over that
God.
top rope.
Look at Axton doesn't want to give up. He taps out to save his partner.
Now, serving the Louisville area since 1990. Stand out in a crowded world.
Folks, welcome back to OVW TV. We are in the fallout from OVW, the big one, and one of these standout stars from that Saturday night is none other than Kentucky heavyweight champion Matt Vine. So folks, if you would, please go ahead and give a big warm welcome to the good fella, Matt Vine. Matt, thank you so much for coming out here. I appreciate it. And first off, let me say, what an effort on Saturday night. Well, one hell of a valiant effort. Am I wrong, Davis Arena? Incredible effort retaining your OVW Kentucky Heavyweight Championship against Jack Vaughn, but from what we understand, it was not without mishap.
I love you guys too. I love you guys too. Otherwise, I would not come down here every week, over 300 miles every week to come and perform in front of you guys. I love you guys. Talking about my shoulder or the championship? Which one? I did. I performed my heart out this past Saturday night at the big one because I know what it's like to be in the biggest spectacle you could possibly. How about that house last Saturday, right? One of the biggest draws in Davis Arena history. And I wasn't gonna go down without a fight. I wasn't gonna let Jack Vaughn beat me. I was gonna beat myself if anything, but I ended up winning, even if I had to do it with one arm. But unfortunately, I separated my AC joint. It's not a grade 1, it's not a grade 2, 3, or 4, it's grade 5. There are only 6 grades, and grade 5 and 6 are the worst. And I will need surgery. I cannot defend this on the basis that is required of me because I will need surgery and I will be out at least 6 to 10 months. I said I love you guys too. But listen, this is not gonna stop me. I came down here for a full year of absolutely nothing that didn't stop me from getting to where I am. This injury is not gonna stop me, guys. When I get back, you're gonna see a newer Matt Vine, a bigger Matt Vine, a stronger Matt Vine, a faster Matt Vine, and all around better Matt Vine, because I'm not coming back for just this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming back for the heavyweight championship. I'm coming back for the national championship. I'm coming back to be the face of OVW. But in the meantime, I'm hanging this baby up high because I do have to give it up. And I'm putting it right up here for the class that it deserves. Thank you again.
A class act, and we wish him a speedy recovery from everyone here in OVW.
cash flow. Saturday night, we took care of business as we smashed the Fallen. But tonight, #1 contenders match for the OVW Tag Team Championships.
That's right. And OVW's the big one. It was Crixus, it was Luscious Lawrence, it was Bankroll, and we stormed Hell's Gate and we smashed the Fallen. Tonight, it's for all the marbles. Crixus, Luscious, it's just business. We want that #1 contendership for the OVW Tag Team Champions so we can get what's rightfully ours back. Tonight, we're going at it. Prepare yourselves.
Big guys, out.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Macon, Georgia, she is the Fighting Siren, Siren Royale.
Siren Royale making her way out here with that operatic voice, Brian.
You're not wrong, Josh. The Fighting Siren in a losing effort at the big one this past Saturday in tag team action, but now going one-on-one tonight. And guys, speaking of one-on-one, we just found out before the break, Matt Vine vacating that OVW Kentucky Heavyweight Championship, but we got word from management on what the future for that championship holds.
And her opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, the Sports Jada Stone.
Folks, I'm hearing rumors backstage that OVW management's so impressed with the valiant effort of Matt Vine, considering putting in an interim OVW Kentucky Heavyweight Champion so that he can have a chance to regain that title when he comes back. More news on that as it comes out. But right now, incredible women's action. Jada Stone facing off with Siren Royale for the first time in Davis Arena.
We've got the Spark versus the most beautiful voice in all of professional wrestling.
Well, listen to the crowd here at OVW.
This crowd solidly behind Jada Stone. So talented is young Jada Stone. At her young age, has already debuted for OVW and Impact Wrestling, really making her mark in the sport of professional wrestling in the year 2022.
That she has. Jada can't let that type of thing go to her head, though. She's got to focus on the task at hand right now, which is Siren Royale.
The crowd solidly behind Jada Stone, but right now, neither woman wanting to, oh, there we go, collar and elbow tie up. Neither woman wanting to make a mistake, taking their time. And the aggression between these two, I don't know what's been said between these two, but these guys are going at it.
Guys, this is one hell of a collar and elbow tie-up between Jada Stone and Siren Royale.
That it is, back and forth between both women. We're trying to establish dominance here and trying to get that upper hand early on in the match.
Seems to be kind of a stalemate between the two. Neither of them really showing the upper hand here.
Neither competitor wanting to back down, not giving each other an inch to breathe here.
Siren has a little bit of a leverage advantage over Jada. You know, Siren's a little bit taller, but hang on.
Jada Stone head scissors. Shades of Uncle Joy saying, cut it out, Siren. What beautiful head scissors there from Jada Stone.
Nearly sent her all the way out of the ring.
Oh, up and over. Oh, God, Siren just so quick. Boot to the midsection.
Leapfrog by Jada Stone, excuse me.
Oh, just dropped her like a bad habit there. Siren holding the momentum of Jada Stone.
Looks like she threw her just face first into the canvas.
Not pretty, but it's effective. Jada Stone now on the mend, and ooh, Siren Royale on the attack.
That's the opposite of what they say about me. See, I'm pretty, but I'm ineffective.
No one says that.
No, you are pretty ineffective. Siren continuing this attack in the corner. Ooh, snapmare takeover.
Shalonce now looks like she's lining up her target.
Oh, God, running like she's trying for the track team there.
Stiff kick right between the eyes. Is that going to be enough, guys? 1, 2.
Jada kicking at it too, but look at the frustration on Shalonce Royale's face.
Jada Stone just pushing Shalonce away now.
Doing everything she can to just get her breath, trying to get her bearings. Shalonce not letting that happen.
Frustration of Shalonce Royale coming out. Trying to beat the keys out of her is the Fighting Siren.
Did they ride together to a show and Jada like didn't give her trans or something? Because she's beating her like she owes her money.
Gosh, you're not wrong. Something seems personal between these two with the aggression they've been throwing at each other since the get-go. But we also got to look at it. This is a brand new OVW women's division after the big one, after a new OVW women's champion was crowned. So the division is wide open. It could be anybody's chance to shoot up the rankings, and they're aware of that.
Huge kick to the side of the head from Jada.
Now continuing the attack, but oh!
Reversal on the Irish whip. Oh!
Good night, Shalonce. Beautiful maneuver.
That's just a beautiful elbow strike right to the point of the jaw. Jada's down.
Hold on. Amon's up on the ramp. What the hell?
Guys, you see straight ahead there. There he is. Oh, all right. I'm back under the table.
What the hell is he doing out here? Amon out here again during this women's division matchup.
All right. Just let me know when he's gone.
What is he? Hang on, Amon. What is he doing? Why is he here? I don't like this. I don't like this, guys. I don't.
Amon in the fall losing that Hell's Gate match at the big one, but now what the hell is he doing out here with Shalonce and Jada?
Amon's just creepy, just oozed his way down the ramp and up onto the ring apron.
What is his interest in this match? What is his interest in the Spark or Shalonce Royale?
Oh. Both women distracted. Here we go, right back into the matchup. Vicious clothesline. Jada Stone, the Spark turned into a full-blown fire right now.
Jada Stone fired up.
Standing back moonsault there, beautiful.
I don't even think there was a moonsault. It looked like just a double shin drop right across the midsection.
Back-to-back, beautiful agility, but still not enough to put Shalonce away.
Shalonce managing to kick out of that one.
Barely cognitive enough, barely got her shoulder up. But does she have any more left in her?
Because Amon's still at the top of this ramp, licking his chops, is not taking his eyes away from the action here.
Is he scouting? What is he doing out here?
Who knows what he does? He doesn't even know what he does.
Oh, Jada up on the shoulders. Oh, God!
That'll do it.
Here is your winner, Shalonce Royale.
Shalonce almost driving Jada Stone through the mat and picking up the win. What a competitive matchup between these two. But again, what the hell is Amon doing?
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't going to be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life, and I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable at what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
I understand you might not trust me right now. My actions have been a little unscrupulous lately, but I've always said you're the best referee we've got at OVW.
Thank you.
Obviously, I mean, if you look at these male referees, they're in their emotions. They're not doing their job. Really, I think you should be in charge of all of the referees.
I agree.
It needs a woman's touch.
Yeah, men are so entitled.
Thank you for finally, someone gets it. You don't even know the week I've had. I really need someone like you, who's got my back.
Hey.
But you've got my back, right? I can know you've got me out there. Yeah? You know what I'm saying?
No.
What?
Shannon the Dude. The radio heavyweight champion. You guys should all be standing up.
Biggest ovation of the night when he got hit in the head with head by Al Snow.
Every one of us enjoyed watching Shannon the Dude get smacked around by Al Snow, except for Adam Revolver.
I just want to take a minute to address the travesty of what happened on Saturday night at the big one, because you see, Adam Revolver and Joe Mack never lost that match. I don't know if the referee had a hot date. I don't know where that referee had to be on Saturday night, but that referee counted so fast, he was counting by threes. And then, well, the entire locker room poured out, surrounded the ring, and even though it was 30-on-1, I beat Al Snow right here in the middle of this ring, just like the pathetic, washed-up excuse for a wrestler he is. And let me tell you this, Al. If you think it's over between me and you, well, you really are as stupid as you look, because it's not over between me and you, not by a long shot. And if it weren't for that stupid mannequin head that you had to use, which everybody knows is the brains of the operation, if it weren't for that, you using that as an illegal weapon, you would still be lying on your back. But you see, even with all the bad that happened on Saturday night, there is a silver lining to the cloud. Because as of today, I would like to announce that I have signed a brand new contract to once again become the manager of the face that runs the place. That's right, Mr. Spectacular Jesse Goddard. Thank you very much.
What? That's huge.
Well, Shannon might have some new business with Jesse Goddard. This man has unfinished business with Jesse Goddard.
What's Tony Gunn doing out here?
You were the best that OVW had to offer. This place would have gone bankrupt a long time ago. You call yourself a shotgun? Hey, you look more like a pea shooter than me. What do you, hey!
Oh my God, kill shot the Revolver. Tony Gunn taking his frustration to Jesse Goddard's out on his Jesse Goddard's avatar of OVW, Shannon.
What's he saying? Like Gunn screaming, "Where's Goddard?"
He's choking out Shannon Blue. Shannon's face matches his tights right now. Gunn is unhinged.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word.
Huh.
Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
Don't miss OVW Live when we come to your town. Live and in person. There's nothing like OVW Live. Get tickets at ovwrestling.com. And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Split leg moonsault.
Definitely didn't have the balance we're used to seeing out of him. And hold on, Luke
Wait
Kurtis.
a second, what the hell is Luke Kurtis? Luke Kurtis right to the crossface.
Luke Kurtis hopping on the prone Isaiah and lugging in that crossface. And
referee Shane Chess calling for the bell immediately.
No tap out. I don't think he thinks Isaiah can continue.
Isaiah may be injured.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OVW. What a night it has been. We're 22nd. And Steve, the foundations of OVW have changed after the big one.
That's right, just this past Saturday, the Cowboy, James Storm, became the first ever dual OVW Heavyweight and OVW National Heavyweight Champion, setting the groundwork for what is due to be a crazy year in OVW.
James Storm sitting in 2 thrones at the top of the mountain, but Josh, we got a main event tonight that's the top of its own mountain.
Oh, you want to talk about 2 thrones? We're going to find out who the #1 contenders for the OVW Tag Team Championships are tonight in our main event when Crixus and Luscious Lawrence take on Cash and Dime's Bankroll.
Folks, we're on the way to Redemption on September 22nd, but we got some action before we get there. And there's only one man that can kick it off. Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
Brian, of course I will. It is a match in the Rush Division.
Only
title scheduled for 1 fall.
Certified.
Introducing first your OVW Rush Division champion, certified Luke Kurtis.
Certified Luke Kurtis this past weekend, taking advantage of the moment, the slip, the misstep by Isaiah to lock on that crossface and once again become your OVW Rush Division champion, Brian.
Josh, you're absolutely right. A controversial win, some would say. I mean, even you threatened physical harm on Luke Kurtis after what transpired at the end of that Rush Division Championship match. But no matter what, at the end of the day, your new Rush Division champion, certified Luke Kurtis.
Call it controversial, call it what you will. Certified Luke Kurtis, plenty controversial, time in and time out.
Luke Kurtis, man, I think tires off the controversy, really just gets energized when people mention him, just feeds off his own ego.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, the King of Fight, Will Austin.
Will Austin making his way north from Florida to face off against the Rush Division champion. Now, guys, we've seen a little bit of Will Austin here and there, but making his OVW TV debut here. And what a debut against the champion.
Well, Will Austin has a tough test ahead of him tonight in Luke Kurtis. You gotta hope that Will is bringing his A game against the champ tonight.
You're absolutely right, Josh. And maybe a small advantage for Will Austin is he knew what he was getting into, knew he was facing Luke Kurtis tonight. Luke Kurtis, a little blindsided. Originally thought he was going to face Omar Amir tonight.
Florida man Will Austin is in for one heck of a challenge in there with the brand new Rush Division champion, looking to prove himself as champion, making an example today
proving himself
of Will
a jerk.
Austin.
Proving himself a jerk. See him bullying the ringside girl Jessica there, handing his robe and belittling her while he does it. But that's just that attitude of Luke Kurtis.
Well, Will Austin is going to need a little bit of that crazy Florida man in him to take on the OVW Rush champ tonight.
I applaud your effort to fit Florida man in there, but Josh, you absolutely make a really good point. Luke Kurtis is a dangerous man, a man on fire, a man possessed with proving himself. Will Austin's gonna need all the Florida man energy and then some.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, we've seen Luke Kurtis stoop to low depths to get that OVW Rush Division Championship and to hang on to it. You've seen the mind games he's played in the past with Jared Kripke.
And you see the mind games he's playing right now with Will Austin.
And just to that point, that wasn't even for the Rush Division Championship. He toyed with Jared Kripke because it was fun for Luke Kurtis. Oh, Will Austin, though, not in there to have fun. Beautiful drop kick.
Will Austin with that quick shotgun drop kick. Now Kurtis hanging on to the rope.
Oh, good Lord,
you
what a
can hear
shot.
that from here.
They heard that back in Florida. Will Austin, oh, coming to play, but oh, kick to the midsection.
Big kitchen sink right to the midsection. Will Austin already in deep trouble, guys.
Kurtis so explosive in his offense.
God, and just so precise. Every blow knows exactly where it's going. Will Austin might as well have bullseyes on his body.
He's got a mean streak to him. That's the thing about Luke Kurtis. He is a greatly talented mat wrestler, but he's got this almost surgical precision with his strikes. He knows how to channel his aggression when needed, and his opponents are worse for the wear on it.
He's the Dr. Kevorkian of OVW, Josh. Will Austin, oh, God, had to pin, but wanted to do a little more damage.
That could have been a huge upset for Will Austin. I think he knew that he didn't have enough leverage on Kurtis and tried to do a little something else to keep him down for that 3.
Well, we saw right there, Luke Kurtis still kicked out at 1, but,
Hurricane Rana.
My goodness.
Just taking Luke Kurtis face first down into the canvas, says Will Austin.
Luke Kurtis coming down awkwardly from the Hurricane Rana, hailing him that shoulder and neck, and now Will Austin sending the Rush Division champion to the outside. And guys, Kurtis looks stunned here, a little shaken.
Well, you know, I think that last drop kick caught him right in the temple.
Florida man has the certified one all shook up here.
Luke Kurtis not even to his feet, and Will Austin had to slow down his offense.
Luke's stumbling around out here a little bit.
Trying to get his bearings back here, but Will Austin going for the boot, but nobody home, and God.
Wait a second, I think Luke Kurtis might have been playing a little bit of possum there and baited Will Austin into coming out after him.
And it worked like gangbusters.
Josh, you're absolutely right. Certified mind games from Luke Kurtis, but got him the advantage now.
You don't have to like it, but it worked. Oh!
Will Austin really showing some heart here, guys. Not backing down and taking it right back to Luke Kurtis, giving as good as he gets.
Will Austin put the brakes on, made Kurtis pay for it.
Kurtis now trying to crawl away, trying to get some desperately needed breaths, but Will Austin right back on the attack.
Will Austin's got to stay on him. He's got to keep the pressure on.
Kurtis again getting some distance here. Oh, there we go, hanging him up on that top rope.
Look at that. Again, is he trying to create space? Is he trying to create distance because he's concerned? Or is he just suckering his opponent in?
Well, guys, that's that veteran instinct. Oh, you're seeing
Look at that.
Good
Oh,
Lord. So much momentum almost sent him through the ropes.
Will Austin is giving him everything he's got, but is it going to be enough? I don't know. He just got turned inside out by that huge clothesline.
I don't think Will Austin knows what exactly hit him.
Beautiful snap suplex. Now, guys, Will Austin coming in with a head full of fire and all the opportunity in the world. Gonna really go hell for leather, and you know that, but Luke Kurtis, as a veteran awareness, knows that and using that own momentum against him.
Well, and that's the thing. You look at Luke Kurtis, he keeps going back to the neck, to the back, to the shoulders, to the things that are going to, he needs to weaken up in order for that crossface to be effective.
You're absolutely right, Josh. And again, he's doing an incredible job baiting this young man. Oh, God, using his own heart against him. Wow.
Desperation clothesline there by Will Austin.
All hard out of Will Austin.
He's got to get back on his feet, though.
He's got to try to do something to capitalize on this.
The OVW audience starting to get behind this young man, Will Austin from Florida, but is the crowd's adoration going to be enough to get him over the Rush Division champion?
Short kick there, kicks his man up. Luke manages to duck that. Oh, no.
Oh, God, turn that Enziguri into a German suplex. He might be still knocked out.
Deadlift German suplex there out of certified Luke Kurtis.
Just German suplexing the schnitzel out of him, and Will Austin might be circling the drain here, guys.
I think he's beyond that. I think he's through the drain and back out the other side. Luke Kurtis looking to put the final nail in the coffin here.
Kurtis going to the top rope. This is not something he's known for. Again, that more mat-based submission style. Hang on, Will Austin now manages to spring up to the top.
Spanish fly, are you kidding me? Oh, my God.
Went for that Spanish fly. It looks like he lost grip. Throwing Luke Kurtis, and he landed even worse.
Throwing caution into the wind and throwing themselves into the wind as well. Beautiful Spanish fly from Will Austin, sensing the opportunity that's on the line here.
Hooks him in that double underhook.
What does he have in mind here?
Oh, look at that beautiful transition by Luke Kurtis.
Beautiful counter.
Kurtis finding a way to counter, getting the submission here.
Your winner as a result of a submission, the OVW Rush Division Champion, certified Luke Kurtis.
Will Austin tapping out to that crossface as soon as the bell rang. Kurtis grabbed it right back on just for a little bit more in your face.
Kurtis with another victory by COA.
Will Austin, hell of an effort, but beautiful counter by certified Luke Kurtis to pick up the win.
To the Certified Show. Every single time I come in here, I dominate. Omar Amir couldn't even make it to the building tonight. Just the thought of taking a loss to certified Luke Kurtis will leave you at home sick to your stomach. So next time you want to challenge the champ, make sure your cards are right. or you'll be tapping out to the COA, just like the rest of them.
Strong words out of Luke Kurtis. You've got to wonder who's going to be able to knock him off the top of the Rush division.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
The following contest is a #1 contenders match for the OVW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the team of Big Money Dimes and Cash Flow. They are Bankroll.
Multiple-time OVW Tag Team Champions, both men former OVW Heavyweight Champions. One of the most formidable tag teams we've ever seen here under the beautiful lights of DC Productions. Josh, and one man you know incredibly well.
That's right, Cash Flow. Someone who I was instrumental in bringing back in to OVW as part of my legacy of brutality. And Dimes, well, let's just be honest, man. Dimes was always on the opposite side from us, so I feel like I know him just as well, too.
And our opponents, introducing first from Thunder Island, Mr. Juicy, Luscious Lawrence. And his partner from Glasgow, Scotland, the Scottish War Machine, Crixus.
Now, Josh, I think you know in the art of war, it says never hate your enemy. It clouds your judgment. There's no hate on either side of this ring. It is all business. Two teams that see each other so incredibly clearly. Bankroll facing off against the Love Machine and the Scottish War Machine, when just days ago, were partners.
Well, what they say here is that, yes, this is just business, but it just so happens that the business for all four of these men is extreme violence.
Great show of respect and sportsmanship here out of both sides.
Well, Josh, I mean, I think you can attest to it, after all the cage matches, after all the different various match types you've been in, there's a brotherhood formed in wartime. And just days ago in the Hell's Gate match, these four men formed a brotherhood.
No, and you're right with that, Brian. You know, whether you're across the ring or standing beside them in the ring, you build a rapport, you build a brotherhood with these competitors.
Guys, you just heard Crixus shout, you want to see a war. And by God, I think we're going to get one to start this match off.
Cash Flow versus Crixus to start this one off. This should be fun. Well, fun for me to watch, painful for the boys in the ring.
It's gonna be an incredible matchup here, guys. And they say the trenches are thicker than blood. These guys so close, so much time spent together, but now on the opposite sides of the ring with the #1 contendership for the Tag Team Championships on the line.
The very epitome of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object.
And Josh, you know Cash Flow so well, but Crixus, pound for pound, might be just as powerful. Do you think this is gonna be a bit of a stalemate power-wise?
Power-wise, yeah, possibly. When it comes to the matchup between Crixus and Cash Flow, Cash definitely has that veteran advantage, that edge. He knows how to get what he wants in that ring. So Crixus is going to try to shut him down. He's going to try to stop him. Look at the power. Look at the power of Crixus now, and Cash is barely budging.
Now Cash is going to have a slight veteran advantage. Crixus is going to be a little bit quicker. Ooh. We got to see which one is going to pan out. Which one's going to end up on top here?
Just two bulls locking horns like Godzilla fighting King Kong here in the middle of Davis Arena, guys. And you got to think, are any of these men 100% after that brutal Hell's Gate match from the big one?
We saw steel chairs wrapped in barbed wire. We saw kendo sticks, and we saw these men use their own bodies like weapons. And right now, Cash is just reminding Crixus of the pain that awaits him. Ooh,
God.
When he faces off against someone like him, Cash.
First tag in this matchup, Dimes in now to face off against the Scottish War Machine. But, ooh, Scottish War Machine overpowering Dimes there. Ooh,
they worked in unison to great success just this past Saturday, but now they work to tear one another apart in the name of the OVW Tag Team Championship.
Out of the 4 men in the ring, Dimes may think he's 7 foot tall and 300+ pounds, but he's going to have to use that speed advantage.
That is the
trying to get
juiciest
away.
wall.
Dimes sent face first into the back door. Now, ooh, big double juicy axe handle there. Dimes caught him midair.
Dimes going for the choke slam. Look at the face. Look at the look on the face of Luscious Lawrence.
Just not taking Dimes seriously. Couldn't get the choke slam, but did get the tag there to Cash.
Took a butt to the face, but Cash in. I don't think Luscious saw the tag there. Just blindsided by the big man.
Now Cash in working over the King of House of Juice, who just recently got back in his own house, if you call his body that. Just recently got it back from the fall and got his brains back, did Luscious Lawrence. Now in there trying to become the #1 contender for the OVW Tag Team Championships against the Fallen.
Looks like Luscious tried to dodge out of the way. Cash was smart, stopped himself short.
Not only do all 4 of these men want a chance at the championship, they want another crack at Amon and the rest of the Fallen.
That they do, and you got to think, in preparation for that Hell's Gate match, these men trained together. They worked out in the gym. They worked out in the ring. They tried to get to know each other's movements, their mannerisms, so they could work better as a unit. Now, that type of closeness is going to come back to bite one of these teams in the rear end.
You're absolutely right, Josh. They built an army and got to know each other so well. But speaking of an army being built, you got to think the Fallen, somewhere watching this very closely, knowing their OVW Tag Team Championships will be defended against one of these teams.
Dimes tried to throw that butt that Luscious does. Lush managed to just catch him.
Doesn't quite have the glute game of Luscious Lawrence, but look at that beautiful shoulder from Dimes.
Either way, that's an unsanitary maneuver. That's how you get pink eye.
That's how you fail your health inspection, I'll tell you that much. But right now, Dimes find a way to get in control. But Lush is fighting back into it, those big meaty shots to the midsection.
Lush now with that big full Nelson into a butt bump. Booty bomb?
It's a very posterior-based offense.
It truly is.
Luscious Lawrence, though, has used it to great success, a former Kentucky heavyweight champion, now looking to get in tag team title contention.
Lush trying to suplex Dimes. Look at that. Innovative swings through, makes the tag to Crixus. Crixus with a shot to the midsection.
Now both of them are going to be able to get the big man up. Oh, and they're going to hold him there.
The power and strength of Lush and Crix.
Crashing down like a tsunami wave. Dimes feeling that all over.
Cover.
2 count there. You see Crixus getting a little frustrated, those shoulders heaving, thinking they had it there.
Again, Bankroll, multiple-time tag team champions in their own right. Luscious and Crixus looking to make their names etched in the history books with their first reign.
Well, and take nothing away, not just tag team champions, but Dimes and Cash, both former OVW heavyweight champions. I mean, there's a... Hang on, cover. Only a 2 counts. It's referee Shane Chess. And what I mean by that, I'm sorry, but what I mean by that is these men, that they can beat you up as a tag team, they can beat you up as singles competitors. They have different ways to take out just about any opponent.
Josh, you're not wrong. As far as career accolades, very few are more decorated than the OVW Bankroll. I mean, Cash and Dimes have done it all here. I mean, Cash is part of one of the longest cumulative reigning OVW tag teams of all time, and you know that well.
Cumulative and combined, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Crixus taking down Dimes, and friendship's friendship, but this is for the #1 contendership.
You're absolutely right, Josh. This isn't about friendships. This isn't about who was on your team a couple days ago. This is about going to the pay window as the winner. This is about becoming a #1 contender for the tag team championships.
Dimes able to make the tag. The big man's in.
God.
Oh!
Cash flow in now like a house of fire, laying waste to the machines.
Clearly the friendship's gone out the window that we were talking about just a moment ago.
I think.
And to be honest, if I know Cash like I think I know Cash, he told these guys earlier in the back tonight, look, fellas, sorry about you, but this ain't personal.
Josh, you're absolutely right. Cash has that killer instinct. Oh, and you're seeing it come out right now.
Like a battering ram, and then dives, taking Luscious to the outside. Crixus alone in the ring with both members of Bankroll.
Bad situation to be in.
Dimes has him goozled.
Scottish War Machine isolated here.
Dimes trying to muscle him up. Hang on, Cash comes in.
Double chokeslam from Bankroll.
Nearly drives Crixus through the mat.
Oh, wait a second. Cash is calling for it. Cash is going up top. Could he be looking to deliver a payload?
Cash might be circling in on those #1 contenderships.
Oh, look up there at the top
Wait
of the
a
ramp.
second.
The hell is...
Just all over tonight.
Amon
what is, oh my God.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
The Fallen. The Fallen are coming up from hell itself, coming up under the ring.
How? What is going on? They're surrounding the ring now.
We've been out here. What?
Look, the 4 men in the ring going back to back, trying to defend themselves, being surrounded by these jackals and the Fallen.
The referee now trying to get a little bit of control out here. Just all sides trying to attack the ring.
Bankroll and the Machines have the high ground here, and they're able to keep away the Fallen, able to repel this attack. But they're all coming at the same time now.
I'm sorry, Brian. It's just it's insanity out here right now.
The Fallen regrouping here, replanning here. Revving this burlap sack all with his glazed eyes.
Did they just get creepier by the week?
The Fallen again trying to storm the gates, but just being sent back.
The united front of Bankroll, Crixus and Luscious Lawrence standing tall.
What is happening here?
I've been asking that for months when it comes to the Fallen. None of this makes sense. And again, right back on the attack. And again, backs down. Keep getting rejected entry.
You can see the frustration on the face of Amon, not able to get anything going here.
You gotta think Amon and the Fallen feeling like they're stuck in purgatory right now. Failure to advance. And hold on, Cash flow.
Oh!
Tope Cashacina!
Air Cash!
Good Lord, I don't know how the ramp took that impact.
That's a 375-pound missile of a man.
The Fallen have just fallen to that chop shop battering ram.
Oh, wait a second here, though.
Dimes are there left alone with the
Shot
Machines.
to the face.
Cashflow has no idea.
Oh.
Here are your winners and #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship, Luscious Lawrence and Crixus.
The Machines picked up the win here in this main event, capitalizing on the